Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now, after I showed you all the frags yesterday, I have a bit of cleaning up on them to do. The one that dropped off, which is this one, the Ainsworthy Eye, that dropped off, but it's got another bud here, so I'll leave that one. The Grandy dropped off, so I'll cut that spike off, and I'll just check them all up and have a good look at them. Well, I'll just remove the spike off this Grandy. You can see where the last flower fell off from. Each of the leaves down here is where it's had blooms on before, so it's had quite a few blooms on this one, and we'll just cut that one off anyhow. I can see it. There we are. Yep. Well, I've cut the spike off now, so I think we'll just have a look at the plant. And what I thought of doing, this one has been on the drip system again, and I thought I'd have a look at the roots on it now, and then have a look at another one that hasn't been on the drip system, and we'll see if the roots are any different. I'm not expecting them to be different at all, because at this time of the year it's cold. It's the maximum temperature in the greenhouse is only about 18, 19, sometimes 20 degrees, and the light's not very good, so I'm not expecting the roots to do much. But we'll just have a look at this plant. It's a really nice one, and it's got plenty of new growths on it. You can see them all the way around. And some round the back as well. So we'll have a look at this one, and we'll choose another one to have a look at. Well, the other one that we'll have a look at the roots at is this. It's another Grandy, but this is crossed by Caudatum. So, as I said before, I'm not expecting the roots to be any different on the drip or the one that's not on the drip, but we'll soon find out when we take them out of the pots. So we'll start off by taking this one that hasn't been on the drip system for a month or two, and just see what it's like. It gets water just the same as the others, but not as often as the ones on drip. So we'll just have a look at this. No, that's as I thought, no new growth this time of year. Just one or two bad ones want cutting off, but on the whole it's a good root growth, is that. But we'll just trim it up, and then we'll have a look at it later. And I think I'll pot these all up again in new bark, just to give them a fresh start. Well, that's the root system of this Grandy Cross Caudatum, cleaned up. Not bad. Took one or two dead leaves off, but there wasn't too many, and I've cleaned the plant up at the base there, and there's one nice new growth coming there. So I'll pot this up now in some brand new Orchiata, and keep this one just a touch drier than everything else, with it being part Caudatum, because Caudatum don't like as much water as the others. So we'll just get that potted up, but first we'll take the other one out of the pot. As I said before, I'm not expecting this to be any different than the root system. This has flowered twice, and we'll just have a look at this one. As I say, it's got plenty of new growths on this one as well. So I'm not expecting to see much new growing tips, if any, because it's just been flowering, so it'll be having a bit of a rest. Oh, this is stiff. can't get this one out. Keep turning it. No, I can't get this one out at all. I have to use a bit of brute force. Nope. There's no roots coming out at the bottom either. Give it a twist. Nope. Oh, there we are. Wow. Oh, how about that? That for roots. As I said, there's no new growing tips. Turn it round, have a good look at it. Now there's going to be some bad roots on there somewhere, so this is going to take a bit of cleaning up, and I'm not going to do it on video because it's going to take far too long and it'll bore you to tears, so I'll come back to it when I've cleaned it all up. Well, I've been at it now for about 20 minutes and I'm finding it impossible to separate all this lot here, but I've managed it from the other side, I think. Taken a few dead roots off, but there weren't many, and that's completely open now. So what I'll do, I'll put this in some new bark and see what we can do. I think I'll have to pour some new bark in there before I put it in the pot, just to make sure it fills up. There's so many roots. So we'll get on with doing that. I'll just empty the table and come back to it. Well, this is the new Orchiata, and it's 9mm to 12mm. I think they call it the Power. If I was doing Paphia pedlums, I'd put 12 to 18mm. But for frags, I find this 9 to 12 does best. Well, I've had to upsize this one. I have a job to get this one back in the 2 litre pot. So this is a 3 litre pot. So that will give it more room to grow. So we'll just, how we're going to do this. I'm going to cover this and get some of this right in there before we put it in the pot. Get as much in as we can. Come down here. Right, that should do. But we better put some in here as well. I mean, 4 litres, it's going to take up a lot of bark. Right. So just slip that one in there. There's too much in. Still too much. Right. Well, there's nothing more to do now than just fill the pot up. Let's come round here and do it this way. Well, there's 5 litres of bark here. So I wonder how much I'm going to be left with. Well, there's going to be 5 or 6 quid worth of bark in this one pot. Still plenty of spaces to go. I've left more room at this side here for the for the young plant to grow onto. Right, we'll just give it a final tap, and hopefully we can call that a day. Oh, it's still dropping down. Just a bit round here. That's it. That must have been in the pot to get like it is. It must have been in the pot for a couple of years, so it's time it got changed. Right, that's one. Put the label back in. Put it on one side for watering. 1, 2, 3. Now the other one will go back into this 2 litre pot. So we'll just put some bark in. Right. Fill this one up. This should do them good. You know, there was time they had a bark change, especially the last one. I'll have to go and start sorting out the grow stones on that bark I did, because I can't get any more of those, and they are a fantastic thing. The roots don't half cling to the grow stones, but I wish we could still get them. The last ones I got were from hydroponics store. I think they were in somewhere in Coventry, but they won't have any now. I'm going to need some more bark as well. And I'll not bore you with opening another bag of bark. I'll just say thank you very much for watching. The roots on these were exactly as I thought they would be. No new tips, but I think that'll be the spring before that happens again. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed recently. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.